otherwise. Yeah, good. And now I can get that playing while I continue to actually get myself ready. I managed to do almost everything, but almost obviously isn't actually everything. But I don't think it really matters right now. Right, get that playing, and now I don't know how readily that comes out on the microphone, but I was trying to brush myself off. Oh, actually, I can tell. And I can certainly hear something. Difficult to know precisely what it's here. I was brushing myself off. I've got more dinner down me than in me. It's dangerously close to being true. Alright, good evening. Now, have I fucked up? A definite possibility. No, I haven't. Well done, Grandia, on not being the sort of game that insists on you having the controller on when you start the bloody thing. It's one of the more annoying traits some games can have, which is the whole, you didn't have your controller on when you started me, so I'm not registering your existence. Luckily, that's not the case. Anyway, we're taking down an eye, a very large eye, and I think that is literally the first thing we're going to be doing, because I believe the eye boss is quite firmly inside this area here. Room of Solitude, yeah, it's definitely sounding suspiciously like a both. And there she is. Young Ira, the woman possessed by the eye of Valma. Why don't you just leave me alone? I didn't do anything wrong. Why does everybody hate me? I know, believe me, kid, I know. I'm a geohound. Everybody hates me for no apparent reason. Come, we'll take you to your mother. You're lying. I know it. You're afraid of me too. The girl with wings just wants to eat me. That's pretty much true. It must be a lie. Even my mother asked you to kill me, right? You're wrong, kid. See? I gave her a stern talking to. Nah, all of you, just go away. Sink into the eyeball. And somehow I don't think Ira's going to come out of this. No. A pineapple has. Who fights with a pineapple comes out from an eye. Okay. More annoying noises. And it is very plant-like, isn't it? It's the eye plant with eye danglers. Oh, that's a shocking noise, game. Game, what the fuck are you doing to me? You know? Oh, no, it's all over the place. Right, I think yes. She doesn't need any health, and I think the wings of Valma are slightly more potent. Oh, that's a bastard in there. That is a bastard in there. Right, let's try and get ourselves, yes, pollen spew. Right, so there is a tendril, right tendril, eyeball bats, and left tendril, seed of sleep. We might be able to cancel that. What's the right tendril doing? Doing an attack. Pollen spew we probably want to try and deal with. Slightly concerning that Morag has been delayed on that front. That's going to be too early if I 10 second slash that, so I think I'm going to have to 10 second slash the body just to make damn certain we get rid of the pollen spew.
10 second
I've got a
slash!
feeling... yeah, no, Morag would have made that without any real issue, I'm sure. But, you know, all damage is good damage, and a backup is not 100% terrible. Now, ideally, where is that tendril? Oh, okay, there's the Delta Burst. That's probably too far along now. Where's that other... oh, okay, the tendril is attacking. Valma's eye is doing crackle, but it's too far away. Seed of sleep. What are the odds that Millennia can do 3,000 damage with one attack. It's slim to fucking none. What are the stars on Golden Hammer? 3. That's never going to reach in time. I might be better off getting rid of the sleep and just tanking the Delta. Unless, I mean, hell, Millennia, if you do 3,000 damage to one of those creatures, like I'll tell you what it might have done. It's probably not going to kill them. That's not really questionable. But what it might do is delay it slightly, which would have allowed Golden Hammer to actually hit. In fact, yes, it did. In fact, did it actually cancel it completely?
Crash!
He may have literally just cancelled the Delta attack, although he's potentially just going to start rocking it again. And whoops! What did I do? I think I tried critting the beast though. Didn't mean to. I pushed the wrong direction, unfortunately. Oh well. I must admit that Delta attack wasn't quite as unforgiving nastiness as I thought it might have been. Okay, Seed of Sleep. Yeah, it's probably the more pressing issue, so we'll Tenseiken Slash that away.
Tenseiken
Slash! Away. There we go, thank you. Leave me be, leave me be. And now Mareg, with a bit of luck. Right Tendril, not too fussed about the attacks. Crackle, I wouldn't mind blocking, but I'm not overly fussed if it does go through. House Slash, not going to be the worst. Howl, I'm not going to lie, Howl might be slightly better, because if I centre it on Valamar's eye, that will naturally get the tendril things. I don't often use items, but do I have an SP Recoverer? A Blueberry. Do I really only have one? I really do only have one Blueberry. And it only does 25, which I don't think is enough. Interesting. No, fair dues. So... there's a chance of breaking, whereas the golden statue, I think, just is, you can continue to use it. I don't know, I don't use items that often. Anyway, that'd get me up to 55, which I don't think is enough. No. It'd be enough for Starving Tongue, but outside of that, not that fast, to be honest. So I think at this point, Burn Strike. What do I want to do with you, dear? What do I want to do with you? Terrible things, but that's not the question that is currently in hand. Well, let's hope we get to cancel that. So Howl should do me a bit of damage. Ryudo and Mareg. Mareg is showing the sign of the devil, so we need to dispense of that immediately. I think I need to focus on the eye bats, because otherwise I'm going to risk getting Delta attacked again. And we can see right now the reason it's slowed down on the act bar is because he is now doing Delta attack. Unfortunately, the pair of them are doing Delta attack, aren't they? Yeah. Is there one I stand a chance of killing? No, so I think basically that's the lowest health one. I suppose who's he Delta attacking here? Delta Burst on Ryudo. Ryudo can't really take another one, so I think it's going to be better to try and block that one. Please do it. Son of a bitch. Well, that's Ryudo straight up dead. Fuck it. Okay, that's gonna...
Damn it!
Yeah,
this is the end.
Fully agree, damn it. That is going to cause problems. That is going to cause no end of problems. I may have approached this wrong. And now we are just getting Delta Bursted out of the fucking wazoo. I should have taken one of these eyes out as a guarantee. Let's try it. The Golden Hammer's been delayed, which means it's been blocked, which means wow, okay. Might be fucked. I fear I simply needed a new strategy, and I've not used an optimal strategy here. Who's the weakest eye? Let's just straight up target that eye, because I need one of these eyes to go, because that Delta attack... Oh, it cancels as well. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Yes, no, kid, you too late. Too late, stupid child. Oh, we really have problems here. We really have problems here. Okay. Millennia's looking low health, very, very low health. I really need to start healing more, and I don't know why I haven't, but fuck. I suppose I've been trying to do damage, and it's not working. Okay, Ryodo's back up to full health. That's good.
Off to the crematorium.
Yes, ideally, actually, fully, like, dead sort of crematorium bollocks. Okay, well, we're going to get another Delta Burst. It's not looking good at all. It's not looking good at all for anything I can do. Okay, Spellbinding Eye is going to be the big ultimate. I'm definitely going to want to avoid that. Delta Burst, I'm never going to stop that in time. Spellbinding Eye is about the best I can hope for in terms of blocking. The boy should be able to take that. Good lad. Alright. Now, 10-second slash blocks that. Good.
Slash!
Watch out, everyone. I'm taking a slash. Now, kid. Oh, I mean... yeah, heal yourself for now, kid. Beast Fang can't... he might just be able to get past and
Now
swing
you'll
it.
be fine.
Right, so the kid is no longer in trouble. Good. We're not taking one of the Delta attacks, which is, again, very good. I think we're going to have to use a heal there. We're going to take another Delta Burst. Fuck. I really need to deal with this. But luckily, I did heal the child, so the child can take it. The child can take it like a champ. Come on. More people, more moves. More... oh, we really need you not to be healing. That's a definite thing I need you to not do.
Slash!
You slash all over your face. Thus, I will be polluting your eyeballs. Which is good news for me. More healing from the boy. Boy, heal thyself. That eyeball's too far gone. But maybe. It's a slight Hail Mary. In fact, no, I didn't get it. Okay. I was hoping to wipe out one of the eyes. Unfortunately, the boy is now dead. Fuck's sake.
Yikes!
I mean, if I died, I'd probably say something a little bit more than yikes. Gadzooks. Zonks. Do you have... no, she's got all offensive magic. Oh, God, I need people to stop dying, please. Just a minor point. So, Mareg, can you not die to anything? Seed of oh, okay, that's a problem. Oh, God, this has gone horribly, horrendously arse over
Don't
tits.
worry, everything's
and
fine.
those tits are firmly up. Crappity crap craps. Crappity craps. That's right. Crappity craps. Oh, did you have to do the big nasty move? Yes, gooey eye. Ugh. Quite nasty. Oh great, my reg's
You okay?
bollocked. Alright. Good. I've got one sleeping, one bollocked. This is going badly. Doodah. Need you not to be a fucking dick. I kind of need the boy to be back alive. We've got Millennia is back to the land of not sleeping. Yeah, dramatic emotions and stuff. Just revive the boy. I shouldn't have let the boy die. This boss has kicked the shit out of me. This is not a good showing of how the fuck you play this game. Right, I'm hoping I'll hit some more, but as long as that eyeball back dies, I'm going to be happy. Crackle. Oh, I reckon I can probably block that.
Hey, check this out!
Good, that should be the eyeball dead. Yes, I do believe it is. Right, now I'll try and focus my fire on perhaps getting rid of a couple of more of those tendrils, just to stop some of the more nasty things you've got going on. Eyeball back there, nothing major. Actually, what we'll do is just a standard combo on that weakest eyeball bat. Shouldn't be too much issue. Now, boy, heal my reg, please. Yes, that's what we want. Kind of hoping
There you
Millennia
go, all
gets a
better.
bit of a shift on, but I don't think she will. Oh, good. One of the tendrils missed. That's helpful. We'll use her arrow shot, perhaps. Yes, in fact, we can probably block the crackle. Now, 10-second slash. Yeah, I think if we 10-second slash the other tendril... No, we've not actually seen her arrow shot, have we? I don't think. Not sure. It does do multiple damages, I think. It did it along a line, which is quite nice. I wasn't 100% aware of that. It makes a bit of sense. It's a piercing arrow. Shoot that piercing arrow through my arse. Well, no, actually, I prefer you didn't. Right, we've got bright tendrils actually quite healthy. Pollen spew we can probably block here with my reg. Dragon Rise will try and wipe out that other eyeball bat. I don't think they get resummoned. And that was the key mistake I made. What I should have done was I should have blocked that Delta Burst immediately by going full force. Do we need much more healing? A little bit on Ryudo just to make sure, and then what we'll go back to doing is burning the eye. But we'll put the focus on the tendril.
Go!
I don't know really why, I want to defeat the tendril before I defeat the main body. I don't remember if it makes any difference.
This should help.
Might do. Might do. You may only get the items if you defeat the tendrils first, but...
Check this out!
I mean, it's not really going to make much difference. Both of them are going to be very much in the target zone, but... Yeah, we'll try and... Could you hit the thing? Hit the creature? Hit the creature. It is quite useful. What I might use is, if I've got enough MP, I'll try and focus my efforts on using that big fancy burn strike. Oh, the birds one. I do quite like the birds one. Quite a nice... It's quite nice graphics. Is the key thing. I mean, probably hot. But see, I do like... I mean, the noise is horrendous. As is most of the sound effects in this game. It's amazing. All their budget went on the quality music and fancy graphics. Fancy sort of effects, I suppose, rather than graphics, because graphics are obviously quite simplistic. There we go. And now... I think just... It's only got... Oh, okay, let's do a crit. And let's do a backup crit, just in case. So, boom, and win. Well, it wasn't exactly what one would classify as smooth sailing. It was very much more of a sort of a big old pile of shit that I just sort of managed to sweep off into a corner, hoping that nobody would notice. But, yeah. Not... It wasn't my best showing at all. Warp Knife, Gravity Egg. Looks like Mareg's got a magic egg. Demon's Tears. I'm not entirely sure what they are, but probably good. And I also got an achievement, which is lovely. And all of those special coins and magic coins. That's what you like to see. You also like to see happy levelling up faces. Disappointed with Millennia because of the whole, you know, not levelling up. But nonetheless, I acquired my egg. Damn straight I did. Yes, I will. I will use it. I will use it. I will abuse it. Oh, God. Every time it goes blank now, I think it's going to crash. Although I'd probably be able to do a better showing of that boss if it did. But I'd prefer not to, thank you. I'd very much prefer it to not crash. Millennia, what are you doing? I'm having a drink. I'm having a drink, Ryudo. What do you think I'm doing? Don't you know by now? I won. She's mine now. Stop. Where else do we look? There's a way to save the girl. We just have to find it. I said there isn't one. Either I devour her or she devours me, and I'm no one's dinner. Damn it. Didn't we already go through this, Ryudo? She's only going to suffer. Nothing else we can do. Oh, she was Irish for some bizarre reason. Saw this as the Garden of Dreams. Aye, bastard. Garden of Bastards. Ah. I'm so sorry. I love you more than anyone.
Mother, I never thought you were a monster even for a moment. Oh, I'm so glad. So you don't hate me, right? Look, this is the Garden of Dreams you told me about, Mother. Isn't it pretty? Aye, dear. Aye, it be pretty, dear. You, the girl with wings, please take out this eye, Mother smiled, so I don't need this eye anymore. I understand everything now.
Four winds. Millennia, do you know what you do?
Miss Millennia, please, leave her alone, please. She, Mother, don't worry. I have to get rid of this or I might make more trouble for everyone.
Oh, the music. It's breaking your heart.
Mother, I love you so.
Tragic. Beyond comparison. Now I have the power of the eyes. And the garden is no more. But then again, I suppose the garden never really existed in the first place. The garden was the garden of your mind.
The fairies are going back into the bodies of the villagers.
If I was able to save her as I was to shoot my mouth off. I'm sorry.
I wish to thank you. It was because of your words that I had the courage to come here. In the end, you saved her. Look, she's smiling, right? She was the light of my life. Now tell me, how can I make my life worth living again?
Subtle as ever, Millennia. Die! End it. Then everyone else's lives would be worth living. It's all your fault anyway. Besides, why should we care? Millennia, you bloody wretched little... Although, she does provoke a reaction, I suppose. I see. Look over there. That flower is Ira's heart. It grows there because it couldn't return to her body. Ira might come back if enough of those flowers bloom to fill this place, though there's no way that'll happen. Yeah, I said bloody well, you fucking bitch. I'll make it happen. I'll turn this whole place into a garden. Such a terrible impression of an Irish accent.
Miss Millennia, so little Ira will come back?
Maybe. Wait up a second, Millennia. Those things you said to Sandra, were your words meant to give her strength?
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play dumb. Then why... Oh, that is fair enough. I thought they'd done a boo-boo and it didn't make sense, but it does. The boo-boo was mine. Oh no. Then were you lying when you said that there's hope for Ira? You did say that there was no way to save her on numerous occasions. Yeah. Oh, never mind that. I am the Wings of Valor, Mariudo. I could care less about the petty antics of those miserable little humans. Listen, girlie, just so you know, you can't con a con artist. And if you're going to try, you'd best be better than me. Everybody deep down really fucking cares. I'm so sorry, little Ira. I could do nothing for you. She'll be okay, I know it. A kind girl like little Ira cannot end up like this. As the raven is born of its own, so does kindness beget kindness. There will be good even in this. Well, we should be going. Don't lose hope in Ira. We won't. Take care and thank you for everything. Miss Thunber. Well, Nicholas, you're awake. Oh, I've never actually given him a voice, and he's a small child. I thought he was the mayor, because I'm fairly certain the mayor's got blue hair. Yeah, but I'm really hungry. Where's Ira? Ira's still sleeping. Sorry. Suddenly got a bit more fucking Liam Neeson there. I didn't know Sandra was going... Well, actually, Sandra's going back and taking care of her daughter. Oh, and I wanted to come over and play. No fun. I don't know why he went slightly Irish.
Nicholas. Yes, Mass? Be nice to little Ira, will you? Huh? Of course. We're friends after all.
Come, let's go. Thank you for all your help. Please take care. Looks like our job here is done. I am slightly concerned we haven't resolved the whole Knights of Inquisition thing, but still. Even though her soul has been devoured, she still has such a happy, charming face. Yeah, maybe she's finally gone to that garden she's always talking about. Finally, she keeps going to the garden, you fucking idiot. We've been to the garden several times, you dozy pillock. If it wasn't obvious, that wasn't the word I was initially going to use. I thought I'd bring it down a notch or two. Yes, I'm sure she dreams happy dreams. Dreams of the villagers all living happily. Yes. Going to plant a flower garden here for Ira's sake. Good luck. Godspeed, good luck. Good luck and goodbye. Good luck and goodbye. Right, well, I'll tell you what we'll do. Cheeky little save in the corner, I think, because otherwise we might regret it. Plus, now we've gotten past the dodgy bit that may have gotten me stuck, we can go back to saving in that primary slot, which is quite nice. Always do prefer to be saving in my primary slot than any other slot. It makes me feel good. That's it. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Well, well. Look what the slavish devotion to sanctimonious bloodshed dragged in. What brings you here, or did I answer myself? I shall put that mother and daughter before the Inquisition. Why? Haven't the people who fell ill recovered? Shouldn't you be diving back into your crypt and gnawing at bones by now? Ryudo is right, High Priestess Selene. The girl cannot see, nor can she hear. She is harmless. Please, just leave her alone. Hold your tongue, songstress. Those tainted by Valmar must be dealt with accordingly. In the name of Granus, all that is evil and corruptible must be purified. Please stop it with that word. Tell me, is it wrong for a mother to wish to heal her sick daughter? Is it righteous to string up a grieving mother? Ryudo, you do seem to want to protect them. Some would find your words to be heretical. You have no issue with this. High Priestess Selene, surely you would not. I mean, she fucking would. She's a fucking bitch. Fine, fine, I'm a heretic. I hate God. I hate your ridiculous outfits. I hate you. Call me whatever, but leave these two alone. High Priestess Selene, do not worry about us. Everything has been resolved. Let's not argue any more. Please, please let us get back to our lives. We were suffering, but that was no reason for our cruel treatment of Sandra and Ira. Please, forgive us.
Please forgive us, Priestess. I remain reluctant, yet let it not be said that Granus is without mercy. So be it. However, Elena, you seem to be lacking in piety for a follower of Granus, for a songstress. This I shall report to His Holiness Zedda. Oh, yeah? I've got cherry, raspberry, apple. I've got any fucking pie you want, you bitch. Every pie you could possibly think of, I could provide you, motherfucker. Minimoo. Let us go to the Minimoo Inn for no good reason. No, in fairness, there really is no good reason. I think we can just leave. We just leave. Basically, we're going to follow. I really could imagine this being the most awkward fucking thing in the world. Is that where I want to go? Yeah, I think it is. We were halfway up the mountains. When we were up, we were up. And when we were down, we were down. And when we were only halfway up, we were neither up nor down. Fairly certain that's where we want to go, because we're both heading, both our party and Selene's group of knights are both heading to the capital to meet with Zera now. So I can just imagine them in this little procession where they've all had their little Barney and argument in Miramu Village, and they're just sort of walking down the road going, "Oh, this is bloody awkward, isn't it? Bollocks! I didn't know you were following us. Didn't know you were going the same way." Ba ba ba. Ooh, fun music. Ooh, there's a mushroom. It guards me good.
Right, one thing we'll do is we will check in on our fancy items. We also want to do the equipping of all of the stuff. So let us see what we got. Okay, Seed of Magic. That was supposed to go to Millennia, but I forgot. Never mind. Seed of Running. I'm just going to give it to Ryodo. I usually do. Right, Demon's Tears, I see. It's an accessory, plus 1 combo attacks. I'm fairly certain that's just fucking awesome. I mean, I'm going to sacrifice the defense to test it, but I think that's just incredible. Wing Boots, no, nothing good, nothing good, nothing good. Oracle Staff, meh. Flare Dress, going to be better. Magnolia, the best I've got, I think. High Heels, not so good for you. Accessory, I think... Well, no, you're using the Reflection Ring, and you use the Chaos Egg. Then Flint Knife for the Warp Knife. Warps during combat. Ooh, good. So the Shell Armor versus the Pixie's Robe. The Pixie's Robe is just better. Dash Shoes, not so much. Crystal Brooch, plus 10 defense. Extra Axe is not going to go a huge miss. Gauntlet would give him extra defense, but I might keep him with Earth Resistance, I suppose. So he's got a Wind, Water, Blizzard Egg. Fire, Earth, Explosion. An Earthy Mana Egg. Well, I could try and swap it up, I suppose, technically. But I don't know. Mareg is kind of earthy. Being the Beast Man, I don't know, you would associate his element with Earth, I think. So I don't necessarily want to shit about with that. Do you often shit about with it? No. But I don't want to on this occasion at all. Do we have a spare slot? Oh, we... God, so annoying. Intelligence, please, yes. Zap Fire Chant is probably still best for her. Superb. Right, now, let's see about powering up. That's right, powering up. Powering up, indeed. Ooh. Instant 10-second slash, yes, please. I might as well unlock it. Purple Lightning. Ooh, look at that purple lightning. It's good. It is very, very good. Let's get you up a level there. I think at this point I want to... Beast Soul Power. Yes. Tell you what I'm tempted to do is unlock all of my eggs. Yeah, we'll get all of my eggs because they're quite good. I mean, Beast King Blast I don't remember, but Lion's Roar, upping everyone's attack power is quite nice. At this point, let's deal with Gravity Egg first. Restores a little HP, that's what we're after. Might as well get some Burning Fireballs available. Confusion, wow. Drops all enemies with a bone-chilling doodah. Let's bring up his heal, and then let's finish that off with Tremors. We still can't do the next level of Zap, which slightly surprises me, but I suppose it doesn't make too much difference. Eventually we'll probably get the next level of Zap, I just don't know precisely when or how. So we'll just do a random sort of spread of things. We'll howl up a bit more. And now finally back in the Gravity Egg. Oh, second burns. Right, Mr. Burns on the second burns. Right, let's get basic heals. Yeah, basic heals, get those up to maximum level. That means I believe the level primarily ups the speed at which you act, which is kind of what you need. I must admit, I don't really need that upping of the attack power there. What we will do is up his wow factor. Boost all movement, unblock, yes. Yora, yes, that'll do nicely. Now let's just do sort of... Hey, next lightning move. Get a little bit extra there, a little bit extra there. Now I think what we might do is go into our book of wizards. The Wizardy Rules. That's right. Ooh, now that could be interesting. Magic recovery. Yes, could be very good. Now, I think at this point we want to just go back to levelling our eggs. The most used egg is inevitably going to be this one, I think, because Millennia is magic based primarily and therefore often uses her magic spells. Elena, of course, she tends to use her magic spells as well. Well, that spent all of those coins almost instantaneously. Slightly alarming sometimes how quickly those coins disappear. It really felt like I had a lot of coins, and then suddenly I really didn't, and it didn't feel that good spending quite so much there. Ooh, a little cave. Let's go spelunking, but that's a different game entirely. Oh, there's something hanging out in this cave. Oh, that's interesting. We can find the base of the mountains. That's apparently not forward progress. Oh, no. The best I can hope for there is straight one-on-one fight rather than something at a disadvantage. I think they pretty much just attack, so we'll just try and... Oh, there you go. There's the warping. The warping is quite good, because it allows him to instantaneously get to the enemy, as you would expect from the word warp. But, I don't know, you may have expected something else on the word warp, but it does mean, like here, it's a really good one, because he's all the way over there. Now he's not. Oh, fucking stupid child. I was trying to prove a point, child. In fact, I think he fluffed it. Oh no, he got it the second time, and now Mareg's fluffed it because he targeted the wrong bloody thing. Oh well, we'll deal with that one, and then we'll just have to wait. I mean, I don't think she'll kill it. No, I don't think there's much chance. I suppose I should probably show off some of the new moves, but I won't. I'll tell you what. No, we'll wait until the next battle. It's not worth it. Unfortunately, most,
You better practice
as
if you
is
want
the
to
way
beat
with
me.
the turn-based RPG of Japanese origin. Why didn't you just sort of say JRPG? Don't know. Went weird. Seed of Life. Oh, yes, please. I will pump my Seed of Life into... Ooh, find my Seed of Life. Where is my Seed of Life? My Seed of Life is here. I will pump it into Ryudo, as is often my way and specified. I tend to give all of those stat boosts to the one primary dude. Most of the time, you don't often have too many games where you lose the protagonist. In fact, I can't really think of any that you would actually genuinely classify as having lost the protagonist. Closest might be Shadow Hearts, where you do lose him for a short period of time before getting him back, but that's probably the most any game has ever really done. There's technically a couple they do kill them off, but usually that's right at the very end. It's not usually sort of in the middle of a game. And even then, if they do kill off the protagonist, you usually get an identical twin brother or something crop up. Just to make sure you know what you're doing with the main character again as well. Right, there's not a lot to say about this. It's standard battles, standard doings. The boy's nearly dead. I did say I was going to use more skills to show them off. I forgot.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
I defaulted to just doing it well and efficiently. That's the slight issue with playing this game. I do rather have... that should be the base? No, that was the base. And this was the way we came in. But no, I don't think that is... Well, alright, it probably is base. It says it clearly, but I don't think it's necessarily accurate to what it's going to provide. I really didn't seem to get much in the way of... I suppose, yeah, fuck it, let's see what digging looks like. And now let's see what purple lightning looks like. Yeah, I might as well try and kill the one doing the digger
Come on,
spread.
everyone, snap to it.
Snap to it. Yeah, snap to it. It's just a D8, really, isn't it? It's just a D8. We get protected by the power of the D8. Beast King Smash. Yes, go smash that man. Smash that dude's purple lightning. Hiya! Oh, I remember this one now. Yeah, it's fucking awesome. Take that and that and a bit more. It's a bit dancey, that third strike, isn't it? Very sort of ballerina-y feat. We do have now Zap All, so go on, love. Zap All.
Oh, holy thunder.
I mean, it's zapping them, so technically it's lightning. Oh, you pedantic prick. Well, that was a disappointingly low volume of damage, but I suppose it does paralyse as well. And Mareg is very slow.
King
Smash! Yeah, I mean, it's genuinely slightly boring, wasn't it, that one? A bit unfair. Death loss. Oh, is this just going to be an inverted D8? I feel like it's going to be an inverted D8. Oh no, it's the same D8. It looks suspiciously like it's rising, but I suppose it cracks. Have you seen my crack indeed? Face my tremors. Face my tremors. You won't like the worm that it produces.
How about this?
I mean, that's more than tremors, isn't it? That's fucking full force volcanoes. But still fun. I'm showing all the fancy moves around. Magic symbol blocks enemy moves. Go for it. Enjoy. Have a crack at it. Giga spread. Well, that's inconvenient. You've split from your friend, which means I'm only going to affect one of them. Plus, I really need to heal the boy.
Oh,
I think the boy needs to heal himself. Oh, look at that. That's quite nice, isn't it? Oh. That M, I think, is the symbol for Scorpio. Scorpio. Right, boy, heal thyself. And then we'll just probably just polish off these enemies. I've been pissing around with them too much. They've taken a lot of beating. I'm slightly surprised at how inefficient using all of my fancy fucking special moves has actually proven to be. It's genuinely slightly alarming, because it's like, but just giving them beatings shouldn't be that effective. Did he actually jump down here? Oh, I don't know. He didn't, but turning the camera got me a McGare bomb. It's McGare bomb. Yeah, we might have to figure out a different name for that bomb, because it makes me chuckle, because I think of it. I don't know. Is it a bomb made of gays, or a bomb that turns you gay? Or just, you know, is it a bomb that only affects gays? I don't know. It's McGay bomb. Or is the bomb itself? You know, the bomb itself may very well be. Whoops, I didn't mean a crit strike there. Let's try and do some research as to what they're doing. We don't know. So let's just try and kick the shit out of them with standard attacks. Oh, he's going to throw Buddy. I really would have liked you to have died. Oh yes, of course! Ryudo does a third combo. Oh, I mean, that is just the best accessory in the world, isn't it? Because free attacks from Ryudo is just huge. It's a huge difference, mate. Oh, let's just check. 1, 2. Murray, get in the way. 3, yeah. Oh, it's fantastic. Oh, I'm loving the fact that that's a thing. Oh, I don't remember him ever doing that before. He must have, because clearly I would have got... It's an item you got off the boss. So either I didn't understand what the fuck it did, or I did use it and I just got used to it and never really... You know, never really addressed it in my mind, but oh, that is big. That makes his attack improvements, because I think, am I correct? Yeah, he's got the maximum strength buff from the skill books, and that combined with free attacks, just losing. Oh, all right, we camp here tonight. That's not exactly what I was planning on doing, but never mind. The game took over and told me I was doing it. Alright, we make camp here. The whole thing leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Elena, what did you cook again?
Just what happened in Miramu village. I wonder if our actions were correct. I cannot accept Celine's ways, but what else could be done? Would something else have been done?
None can find fault with Sandra. Her actions were those of a dutiful parent. She smelled good, because of course he has to introduce the smell thing. No one could blame Ira for what she did. She was just doing what she thought was right.
As a sister of Grannis, I wonder what I really should have done. I think we should be happy that the whole village was not burned down.
The village was most fortunate to have escaped destruction. If it weren't for Millennia, we'd still be back there sorting from the mess. Hell, Celine might have put a torch to everything.
Don't you see? Millennia is Valmar, right? Does she not steal souls and do evil deeds?
Millennia seems... I don't know. She doesn't seem to be entirely whacked out in any case. I don't see her as a demon.
Don't you see?
Oh, I heard that.
I still don't understand. Is she really the wings of Valmar?
God, child, keep on. Millennia is but a child, yet unacquainted with the world. I'll give you that. She does seem sort of dangerous somehow, I guess.
What do you think Millennia did? Did she not destroy our soul? Was that the right thing to do? Is Millennia still a child? Do you think so? I think of her as quite an adult, yes, but that's because you're the boy.
I don't know. Oh, here we go. He couldn't let a conversation lie without mentioning smell. I know not the mature value of Valmar. I know not the nature of this Valmar. Even so, Millennia's smell differs from that of the damnable fiend Melphis. I still don't know. I figure the incarnation of pure evil would be a little less giggly, I suppose.
The more I hear of Millennia, the more my disquiet grows. Who or what is she? Just thinking of her presence inside me makes me ill at ease. Just who or what is Millennia, I wonder.
We must ask ourselves, what is Millennia's purpose? What motives has she? But I speak of riddles. Let's just double check.
Oh, I cannot believe that the darkness or Millennia, or what have you, would intercede on people's behalf. Just who or what?
We must ask ourselves. Double check she's got to her end line. Yes, she does. Come on, we've yapped enough for tonight. Oh well, that's it. Cheerio, stream over. No, it's not quite. I haven't really mentioned my love of in music, but I do love me an in music. I probably have in the past mentioned my love of in music, but nonetheless I'll reiterate. I have a love of in music. Music, I say technically that's not in music as such. Strictly speaking, that is of course in a campsite music. But nonetheless, the overall term I suppose you'd use is sleeping music maybe? Or a sleeping jingle perhaps would be a bit more accurate. Can you jump down there? No you can't, that's fair enough. I can go here. Ah, secret gold. Secret gold for me. Secret gold for you. Am I going forward? Yes. No, forward. Forward is ideal. What I want to do. Let's try and take down these light spiders. I don't know. Were they crabs or spiders? Giant crabs. Yes. They're not quite as crab-like as you would expect, but not quite as spider-like as you'd expect. I reckon Ryudo could probably take one by himself nowadays. With his triple attack. It's so fucking good. It hurts. Literally hurts the enemies. You're going to attack Mareg. It's risky, but if you attack... Yes. Well, I'm slightly surprised that wasn't just a straight-up counter, but... I suppose... Whatever. Sleep dance is going to be a problem. I have to try and stab that before... Stab that before you get sleeped. He did not. Well, what a failure of a child. What a fucking failure. Although he didn't fall asleep, so congratulations on that one, at least, kid. The boy did not fall asleep, so we don't have to worry too much. Oh, there's another one back there. Did not realise that. Anyway, hopefully Mareg and Elena will take care of these two. Slightly unfortunate that that one's right in my face, but nonetheless, Ryudo can probably get Ryudo. Fine, Ryudo can't take care of it because he missed 2 of his attacks. What a fucking dickhead. fairly certain at some point Moreg gets a
Gotta work
walking axe,
even harder.
so that he can just appear in front of the enemy. Howdy, you smell bad. I'm gonna stab you. Because that's what he does. He stabs people that smell bad. Oh, well, this doesn't appear to be forward progress, so yeah, I suppose let's go to the waterfall. One loosely assumes this is some kind of secret chest. I say secret, I mean, it wasn't that secret, but nonetheless. Secret chest indeed. Shell armor is useless. The ogre helm, -5 to his mov. I don't really want to do that. Is an honest assessment. I don't necessarily mind lowering Moreg's mov, so I'll probably do that. But outside of that, I don't really want to do... There we go, ogre helm, that'll do nicely. Swordfish armour and a hammer axe. Now, I don't know precisely what we got. Godspeed ring. Ooh. I tell you what, that might not go amiss. Let's have the boy use the Godspeed ring. Then the boy can perhaps focus on healing a little bit more. Now, Demon's Tears I don't think are really going to go anywhere on him. Yeah, other than that, I think probably sorted with the equipment. Not entirely sure what else I got in that little package. I should read these things a lot more carefully, because they are important. Fuck it. If you ever have an opportunity to save the game, save the game. In a cautious manner, of course, just in case the game decides to lock you in an area you can't train or escape from. Looking at you, the last story. Was it last story? No, that was a very good game. I'm thinking of it was on Xbox, and it was remastered and was on Switch. Lost? Might be Lost something? Actually, the boy can warp, so the boy can probably warp straight over there, lad. What would you like to see from you, warping boy? Unfortunately, Moreg has to do the slow mooch. Now, Ryudo, good man. What would you like to see, good boy? Good little boy, doing good things. Now, there's another boy doing good things. The other interesting side benefit of the warp is if your character is in danger, what you can sometimes do, and timings on all of these things are just a fucking nightmare, but what you can sometimes manage is if you target a distant enemy, just as an enemy's trying to target you, with the warp, you can sometimes warp straight out of the way of the enemy, which means you dodge and attack at the same time, and it is delicious to behold. But obviously, I mean, a lot of this combat system is kind of... It's good to have an educated thought of what you want to achieve, but there's an element of luck as to the precise timing, which is not optimal, but I suppose, you know, a lot of these games have an element of luck, of course, because naturally they, you know, stats and rolls of dice and general other shenanigans go into figuring out whether you hit things or not. This one I have discussed it previously, so I won't dwell on it too much, but this one, just because of its sense of space, especially like if I don't use defend and evade that often, every now and again, but like the evade is actually you're trying to move to a different location, and I love that sense of space that this game offers you, because it feels like you're playing in a 3D area, unlike some turn-based style stuff that doesn't feel like you're sort of actually interacting with the full 3 dimensions. It's not to say that's not, you know, there's plenty of extremely good ones. Oh, there's a cavern. I had the camera along while I couldn't see the cavern. Bollocks, oh big bollocks. Now, there's a couple of items down there. Ooh. Now that's cheeky. I don't think there was a symbol for that, but I mean, I suppose I instinctively got near that item and thought, push that. Push the button, and lo and behold, he fucking pushed it. Right, as we don't know what he's doing, we'll target him. And now we'll try and assess what he's doing. Okay, not a lot of anything substantial. We'll try and take him. Ryudo's still not quite strong enough to take one by himself. Hoping Mareg can perhaps get in there. Where's the one Ryudo trashed? Should allow me. Should allow the boy an easy time killing one. Mareg just damaged that one, so Ryudo might actually not take all three. That's fair enough. Oof, good lad. It's always good to see when they whirl round and finish off their full attack strength. Very useful. Diddly dum de doo. Diddly dum day. Diddly dum de da. Superb volume of experience there. And now, I suppose we just want to explore here. There's a pair of boots. Mac boots. I don't know specifically what the Mac boots are, but well, I suppose to find out. It's a fairly obvious thing to do. Oh, Mac boots. 6 defense, 20 MOV, supersonic speed. Yes, please. Now, wing boots are better, so we'll have wing boots for you. Hunter's boots, not so much. Hunter's boots, not so much for you either. So that appears to be that area. I do feel like I've missed... Okay, there we go. I should be able to get back on there. But I do slightly feel like I've missed a bit of something. I'm not sure. There's one piece of treasure back there that I've not grabbed. And it's helping me slightly, but I can't deny. I don't fancy going through the entire dungeon a second time just to find one piece of treasure. Especially because at this early stage of the game, that one piece of treasure probably isn't game-endingly necessary. So it's probably just tolerably okay. Oh boy! I needed you to act a little bit quicker there, son. Luckily, there we go, we'll finish it off this time now. Stab that dark guy in the face, which hopefully Marie... No, he's not going to finish it. Which, with luck from Ryudo, he is going to whirl round. He missed one of them, but you can't.
You better practice
everything.
if you want to beat me.
So you have to accept nothing. Well, that was a depressing thought, wasn't it? Let's use Ryudo's heals. Do a party-wide recover. Let's just check round that thing. Then I think... Well, there we go. When we were up, we were up. And when we were down, we were down. And when we were down, we were up, not down. But we are now officially halfway there. Isn't it nice? Oh, we're camping again. Fine, I will go get some water.
A fine idea. I shall accompany you. It will make your burden lighter.
Oh, Happy Mareg. You don't often see Happy Mareg. No, I will be able to manage. I'm just getting myself some water. Funny joke.
Then I shall keep you company. Come, let us go.
You two take care, all right? Because I let Mareg come with you. It's the first time I think he's smiled. We're almost there. If I'd have known this trip would take so long, I would have had Vic's pets at Sky here. I fear our trip would have been much shorter had you not been with us, Ryudo. It is only because of you that we have come so far. I've learned many things as well. Thank you for what you have done. Well, I'm not the only one who should be thanked. I did some things I normally wouldn't do because of you, but it was worth it. Never actually enjoyed doing a job before. And I've never seen the little punk actually work either before either. Shut your wormhole, Sky. Shouldn't you be pecking and scratching the ground anyway? When we come to the cathedral and meet with His Holiness Pope Zero, do you think he will truly be able to exercise Valimar? That I don't know. Look, this is a bit off topic, but I've been meaning to ask. Why are you so nice? What a question. Well, the souls of the people are weak, so I must help them. I must bring them the light. If they are not strong, then the Dark One will seize upon their weaknesses, as with me. Will His Holiness be able to save me? There's always a way. We'll see him tomorrow. We'll know then. Where's the water? What took you so long? Dinner's ready. The path we followed wrapped upon itself as a many-coiled serpent. Its course at once both I feel like that's probably not just circuitous. Circuitous? Yeah, I think that's right. That's Mareg's inner dialogue. At once both circuitous and labyrinthine. Mr. Mareg is trying to say, whatever are you two talking about?
We were lost. Come, let us eat. My claws are sheathed, my belly hollow.
Ah, isn't Happy Mareg much better Mareg? And he's not mentioned someone's smell for quite some time. About time you showed up. How many people does it take to get water? And what the hell took you so long anyway?
My hunger feeds upon itself. Would that the cheer of the earth were a more palpable feast.
Ooh, I am a little tired, Mr. Mareg. I am surprised. You're more sensitive to others' needs than you appear.
Hunger.
What is with you two? I did not think it would take long to fetch water. Well, no, we just got a little lost, right, Mr. Mareg?
Roan, there is no need to dwell on such things. I see you have found yourselves. My heart is gladdened.
And what do you mean by that?
There are times when it's best to allow the river to run its own course. You will soon discover that soon enough. In any event, our path draws near to the cathedral.
Mr. Mareg, you really do worry about the strangest things. It would have been fun to watch on the sly. So we shall finally reach Grandia's Cathedral. We have come so far. We're almost cleared the mountains. We'll be in the St. Home Papal State soon. We were almost to the same Papal State and to the Grandia's Cathedral. Why they got a list, I do not know, where people gather to say their prayers. I wonder, do prayers said long ago by people you never knew still stay around, even if no one still remembers them?
Even a thought cast aside has the faculty to trouble and sway the mind. There is a danger in this, though the new supplants the old. Though the aged pine chokes the sapling of light in due time, the sapling will rise as it must.
On the other hand, there may be people who are still trapped by the old beliefs that they think are so important. A thought carries far on the wings of prayer and on the wings of Valmar. Let's not mention it, I suppose. Do a man's dreams drift silently through the ages? It was good. That's all the same, do it, look. So we'll just come out of that and go to sleep. We'll speed things up a bit tomorrow. Let's get to bed. Let's get to beddy pies. It will go off for a moment. Not hugely, but ever so slightly it will go off. And it's back. I was just checking another window, making sure everything was good. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. Yes, I think just heading this direction might be beneficial. Because it seems like back and forward are both that way. But it's difficult to know for certain, because unless this is... I don't know where this is. I'm hoping this is just going to finish with a treasure chest or something, because that would be hugely beneficial at this point. If it just sort of ends on a treasure chest, and we can happily go about our business of going back the other way to find the correct path. But if it opens up into anything substantially more than a single treasure chest, it would be slightly concerning. It means I don't really know which way I need to go, and I don't know which way is the right way / wrong way. Preferably I'll go the wrong way first, which I know is a bit awkward, but you want to check all nooks, crannies and secrets. You always want to double check your nooks and crannies.
Nothing withstands my blade.
I don't think it really panned out, didn't it? I'll check the nooks and crannies, I might be able to find the joke. Oh, there's an axe. Can I axe you a question? I want that axe. I don't know how to get that axe. Hopefully we can figure out how to get that axe. I'm assuming an axe at the bottom of the ocean is going to be axe Gallopper. You're going to wake up tomorrow morning and you're going to regret the fact that you fucking missed that guy. Trying not to be different. Who shouted? if anybody's there. You hit a person, right? Hello. Isn't that worth it? Oh, that's not. You give a shit about your person. Hello. I whacked the nuts off of a Bigfoot. That's the way I like it. I did not know there was still a twin ogre living. I very much thought they were both dead.
Nothing withstands my
All
blade.
very dead. A myriad power nuts. That's the sort of nuts you can get off of an ogre, a Bigfoot. There we go. So again, I bet I missed a rock or something in the cave. Because I'm surprised the sort of prompt isn't coming up. But I suppose they're designed as secrets. So they're not putting the prompt up. You have to know to just push the button and hope for the best. Hope that something interesting happens. Interesting. I think I'm suddenly thinking I'm going the right way. Let's go back for that axe. Yeah, I think I've suddenly wrapped round and this turns out to be the correct way after all. Dragon Slayer axe. That wasn't Excalibur after all. It would have been more amusing. Effective on reptiles. Well, we are fighting a lot of reptiles. I think we're gonna find ourselves the right path. Unfortunately, lo and behold, the moment we get an axe effective against reptiles, we get nothing but big feet. Unbelievable. Actually, perfectly believable. The one thing that's a bit of a shame about this game, and one thing I do particularly appreciate and love in a lot of other games, is it's a shame that the weapons in this, I'm fairly certain I'm correct in this assessment, because Mareg's axe is still Mareg's axe. There is no alteration to it being this Dragon Slayer axe. But that's the one thing I would have liked to have seen in this game. I would have liked to see their weapons change. I much prefer it when that happens in a game. Because as much as it's nice, you know, as much as you can get away with not changing the weapons, it's just, I don't know, it's just an added feature that's pleasant.
We won!
It's a very pleasant extra. It's not hugely important, but you know, that's the point where you need someone to pipe up and go, oh, I have an opinion on that as well, and then I could counter that opinion, and you'd propose a new opinion, and we'd all have a lovely conversation. Let's tackle some fucking crabs that tend to land on your head. Don't want crabs on your head. Right, let's try and take the one in front of her, I suppose, really. I'm again, the usual strategies to try and face off and try and kill the optimal ones. Luckily, I chose the optimal one. Ah, how very convenient. Ryudo can probably just choose it and try and kill it, but you want to choose the one that's doing the most egregious and annoying thing. And with these head crabs, of course, it's the sleep dance. Outside of that, just kill them. There's no strategy outside of just killing them, but as I say, sometimes it is well worth. I mean, I don't think she's going to kill it by herself, but it's going to be a waste of Maria's talents, really. Yeah, it really was, I think. Shocking waste of his talents. That's annoying. I suppose the boy can probably finish that one. If Ryudo focuses on the one that's about to attack someone, he should be able to kill that, and the boy should be able to polish off that one. Ryudo slowed that one slightly, which means we might get away with not having head. Nope, we are getting a crab on our head, and it's going to try and make us sleep. And by sleep, it's just basically dropping its belly on you. I suppose, arguably, maybe it's got some kind of pheromone that causes tiredness, and so it rubs its belly all off on you. It rubs its belly all up on... Right, that's the mountains that we've been in, so we'll probably... I think that's the correct way, yes. Maybe, at least. Is it? I think I may have gotten turned around. Oh, there's the treasure chest from earlier. There's the... Oh, there's the... I don't know what's happening there. I think we're just looking at the waterfall. Yeah? You going to say something poetic and magnificent, or are we literally just looking at the waterfall? Yeah. I think we just looked at the waterfall. I feel like I'm obviously missing something. But it's not like I can do some kind of distant strike or something. There's no attacking in the middle of the field map, so far as I know, there's nothing I could have missed in order to do that. It's just they went, do you know what? Fuck it. We modelled a lovely little arrangement of waterfalls. We're going to make them fucking look at it. They like it or not. And we do not like it, to be honest. It felt a distinct waste of time. Maybe it's going to come in and be obvious later, perhaps. I don't know. But yeah, at the moment it just felt a bit like, yeah, I mean, lovely. You showed me a shitload of waterfalls. God, were you though so incompetent now? Unfortunately, she's not going to finish that off now. Disappointing, because she's not that good. Oh well. That's why we have Ryudo and Murray.
Nothing withstands my blade.
They will strike fast. And then Elena will kill everything with magic. That's where her skills lie, but in terms of ordinary battles, it's not worth... Well, I mean, it's not worth it. There's almost always a save point just before the boss battles, so you could probably spam... You could spam abilities far more than I do. It just feels unnecessary. But you know what? Just for the sake of entertainment, we'll use a load of fucking massive fuck-off moves. Let's smite them all with a hell slash. I believe it's literally just a tornado, isn't it? Whoosh. Pummels straight through them. But it's one of those games where there's no real significant need to use the abilities apart from to damage things. It's not like the abilities grow in strength if you keep using them.
I pray that we shall be
That's
safe
usually
ahead.
a system that encourages the use of abilities. This system, unfortunately, I suppose, doesn't necessarily encourage the use of abilities. But then again, I mean, as I say, oh, that was more luck than judgment. I'll take it, it's fine. I think only Mareg took a small... wait, no, I don't think I thought they might have given up and turned around, but proved to be not that. Let's focus on the Twin Ogre, because they stand a better chance. I think the Big Feet, they don't tend to do anything apart from attack. Primarily, I suppose, because they've got dirty great hands and can attack quite solidly. But I don't think they've got any special abilities, so it was better. I felt it was better tactically to take down the Twin Ogre first, especially the one which we didn't know what he was doing. And whenever you don't know what someone's doing, it's suspicious. We can't go on together with suspicious
practice if you want to beat me.
What is in that mince? Probably dicks. Who remembers that one? Yep. That was the response I was expecting. Oh, let's take down... Oh, these are reptiles. Yes. You can actually tell what they are by the icons above. I can't really show it as such, but on the active time battler, the icons that represent the enemies are representing what type of enemy they are. So you can see if that sort of lizardy look is... Well, they're reptiles, obviously, because it's a lizardy look. It's a lizardy look. They're chameleons, which makes degree of sense that they're lizards. Lizzie the lizard is coming for your face. Yes. Why is she coming for your face? Nobody knows. Lizzie just doesn't like faces. Wasted Moreg's talents, especially since he missed the second one, but never mind. These basic encounters are basic encounters, and therefore of limited consequence or difficulty. See, that's the thing. You don't have to worry too much about them. Seed of Spurgles. That's what we like to see. We'll again probably save those for millennia, perhaps. Okay, so yes, we're going through here. Let's take these guys down and hope I don't get turned around. One slight problem with some of these random battles, you can sometimes get turned around. Not as much with the sort of planned battles. I prefer this method, I must admit. I prefer the idea of the enemies actually having a presence on the overworld. Whether it splits into, you know, like obviously two big feet have become 4 big feet, but I'm not that fussed if it's just a representative of the overworld. But I do much prefer having something on the overworld, so that either, if you are completely fucked, you can try and avoid them,
pray that
or
we
if
shall
you're
be
not,
safe
you can
ahead.
just sort of track them down and start beating them. I must admit, the game I said annoyed me by locking you in earlier that I couldn't remember the fucking name of. Oh, this is a secret for later. It's a door to somewhere, but we don't know where. I think it's a bridge of some kind, but I might be wrong. Oh, we're at the end. Marvellous. But yes, the game I was mentioning earlier that I can't remember. Lost Odyssey? Lost Odyssey. It might be Lost Odyssey. Might not be, though. Last Remnant. Last Remnant. I think it's that one. Last Remnant. The battle system in that was quite fascinating, mixed with the how you got into the battles was quite an interesting thing. But we've made it. We've Journey's End. There we go. That's game over. Pope will solve all our problems, and jobs are good 'un. I'll get paid, I'll fuck off. Mareg will get dough over the fuck he fancies. The boy will just have to, sod off, cry in a corner perhaps, and that'll be credit sequence. Credits roll. We made it, we're finally here.
Before you lies the splendour of the Sentime Papal State, dedicated in honour of the glory and majesty of our great Lord Granus.
Cute. This where the cathedral is?
Yes, it is so. But what business have you at the cathedral?
I am a sister in the service of Lord Granus. My name is Elena. Father Carius of Carbo in the Black Forest instructed me to come and...
Yeah. Did you get caught by the word come again? I did. I got caught by the word come again.
It's just, I mean, the sentence there. The sentence there. It's not my fault. It's not my fault, damn it. The sentence is Father Carius of Carbo in the Black Forest instructed me to come and call upon His Holiness Pope Zera.
Well, that must have been quite a journey. So you wish to meet His Holiness Zera?
I must make a report regarding the ceremony of sealing.
Well then, let me lead you to the cathedral.
Well, I would rather not today. I shall go there directly tomorrow.
As you wish. I shall inform His Holiness. I shall go to His Holiness and tell him you've decided to stop off today and have a shit shave and shower for your meeting tomorrow.
And so the mighty warriors come to the end of their lengthy, needlessly complicated journey. You did good, kid. Must be tired. Oh, fuck. Why'd that dialogue skip? Unless it didn't. I think that was maybe Ryudo's... Yes, that was Ryudo's dialogue. Being halted and slowed for some reason. Don't know why. Ryudo, what will you and the others do now? I'm still a little concerned about my brother. I have no idea where he might be.
Fate has seen fit to bind brother to brother. I would stay on with you, for Destiny's work is not yet complete.
I would like to stay with you too, but I am also interested in the stories told by the Church of Granus, so I would like to stay here a while.
No problem. Not like I have anyone else to be. But Elena, you sure you don't want to take care of your business today?
It is an audience with His Holiness Sarah, so I want to be neat before I go.
Okay, let's spend the night here and rest our feet. Or for some of us, our rat-stained claws.
Yes, let's do. I'm hungry as well. Yes, you are right.
I mean, it's interesting, because he said he was going to go and film His Holiness Zera. He's not. He's just standing there. Shall we do a little standoff? Who's going to stand here longer? You, who's supposed to be going to see His Holiness Zera, or me, who's supposed to be going to the inn? First things first, though, I'm going to go to the general store, because I can sell some shit I don't need, and then ideally purchase some shit. Oh, I just scared the small creature. Any other mischief I can do? I can't interact with the bottles this time, interesting enough. Can't do anything there. Oh, something happened. Not entirely sure what. Oh well. Welcome to the St. Haven store. Located right here in the St. Haven People State. Hey, it is. St. Haven People State. A claymore. I need more clay for my structures. The sister's staff. It has cure attached to it. Oh, very lovely. A large, long, shafted axe. Seems a real shame to have gone through all that effort to get that bloody fancy axe, only to immediately replace the fucker. Sister's robe is always going to be better for her. Difficult to know for certain for him. Oh, in fact, that's the only arm we've got, so yes, it is better for him. A sister's hat. Yes, we're dressing the small girl up, the small boy even. He is a boy, I will clarify that. But we are dressing him up as a sister with heavy boots. Which is just slightly weird, really. So he's dressed in a sister's robe, sister's hat, and just with heavy boots. It sounds like a horrendous decision, frankly. The child has no sense of style, I don't think. Right, sell that sword, sell that staff. She'd have a better bow attached to her naturally, so I don't need it. I mean, effective on reptiles, yes, but plus 10 attack, the better. So it's a bit of a waste, but a waste it will have to be, I'm afraid. The ogre helm I didn't like that much. Swordfish helmet, oh, that's interesting. Let's investigate this swordfish helmet. It's difficult to know which stat it's suggesting it's better at. Yeah, it's not as good as defense, but it will raise his mob, which I'm not that fussed about his mob at the moment. He's a dirty great fucking lion, man. I don't think we have to worry about him moving around the battlefield that much. He can just, you know, he can lumber around the field of battle and then twat them with a heavy axe. I'm mostly fine with that. For the most part, I'm tempted to just keep, although I haven't said that, the gauntlet's probably now a bit obsolete. Can we buy accessories? Yeah, oh, jewellery, there we go. Healing ring, move block, magic block. Yeah, I'm happy with the equipment I've got, to be honest. It's not really worthwhile trying to sort of manipulate or twist what you're satisfied with. I don't think there's anything in the town, so I think we'll just go straight to the inn. Straight to the inn, as I say. Shower, shit and a shave for Elena, and she can visit the Pope in the morning. We'll do a recover and then a save, just in case something goes horribly wrong. I have reason to think it will, but you never know with these things, especially last week it went horribly wrong and I had no reason to think it would. Spend the night. Let's spend our last night as a party. I wish to thank you all for everything you've done for me. Oh shit, this one's not a... Oh no, it is. She just decided to skip past her bit of dialogue. You did your fair share too. It has been quite a pleasure, and quite an adventure as well.
Much remains to be done with all. The wise man still tends to the fire, though it burns brightly.
Thank you so much. I just do not know how to thank you enough, my friends. It's my job, don't mention it. Don't say that, Ryuda.
Oh, excuse me. Miss Helena, come to the cathedral right now. His Holiness is overjoyed by news of your arrival.
Right now? In the middle of dinner. I'm not ready. Can this not wait?
We shall bring your things later. His Holiness Zeta is looking forward to having dinner with you. Please do not make him wait.
Ah, no, I must not do that. Everyone, Ryudo.
Don't spoil the moment, kid. By now you know what to do. Good luck.
Miss Helena, please take care.
Your kindness is indeed a rare treasure, Helena.
Thank you all for everything you've done. I will not forget you. Who was that man? I don't know. Bob? No, I don't think so. Miss Helena, she's gone.
She is. And now we turn to other matters. Ryuda, well, our job here is finished.
Yeah, the job's done, but I'm feeling a little sad about the whole thing. Go figure. What's that? You've gotten used to hanging around with the little church girl?
I can see it. The day of darkness is near. Valmar's moon, too. Its vile shadow is growing ever stronger. Valmar is certainly attempting to revive. You must understand this. Listen, Elena, your mission is important, not just for you, but for the world. The darkness must be resealed in. Doing this will require all your effort. The power of Lord Granus and the divine sword, the Granus saber. You must find it, no matter what. Fail, and the world is doomed.
I understand.
You must succeed in order to remove the darkness within you as well. You must prevail.
I understand. I will not let you down.
Never been one for goodbyes, nor hellos. Can't help but feel a bit sad when someone like her leaves.
Yes, were Miss Elena with us, we would be able to see the inside of the cathedral.
I presume it interests you.
Yes, Miss Elena often spoke of the confrontation between light and darkness, but I don't quite understand at all.
Light, darkness, Granus, Valma, can't tell them apart.
As well, I am not versed in matters of religion.
So we might just find out something there.
Mr. Ryudo, I presume. What is this? I'm busy. Didn't your church drill some manners into you, or did it just drill through your head? I apologize for my rudeness, Ryudo. The Pope has called for you. Please come to the cathedral right away. Look, I realise word of my amazing singing voice has spread everywhere, but I'm not interested. His Holiness Zeta has a special request. Please bring your companions also. I beg my leave. You may beg your leave, but I may not grant it. The Pope has a special request. Sounds like the first line of a really bad joke.
What kind of person is His Holiness Zeta? I understand he is said to be the sage who will save the world.
Which isn't nearly as impressive as the sage who will save his breath. This better be quick.
Ooh, it turns out the game's not over.
What the shit?
I mean, the entire quest line was get her to the church. We've got her to the church. And I might add, on time. She will not be missing her wedding day.
No, sorry, Jiminy Bob. Granus Cathedral. So the boy gets to visit the cathedral after all. Again, we could probably visit some of these houses, but I just don't remember there being any real substantial secrets. There's sort of, bits of dialogue, I suppose, but and to a certain extent, I don't know. I find it, despite my own habits, I do find it slightly sort of like people worked on this dialogue, and you're just sort of skipping through it without giving a shit what it says. Yes, yes, very much the situation that's happening. Yeah. But, as I say, there's no actual sort of things. Well, frankly, I'm a very thing-oriented person. I do like getting things. I do like thieving from their houses. As long as I can have a good old thieve, I'm very, very happy. And if I'm not thieving, I'm not happy. Not happy unless I'm thieving. And even when I'm thieving, I'm not that happy. Because I realise I'm a thief. Oh, that's not the direction I was hoping it would be. No, it really isn't. In fact, that is the opposite of the direction I hoped it would be. We want to go to the Granus Cathedral, please. I assume somewhere along the line I fucked up a button push and it decided, nope, what you actually want to do is leave. What you need to do now is leave the city. Leave the city and never come back. I don't know if we could do this. We've never tried. A little while ago, however, there was someone who would have loved to help you out. She's coming back. Spoiler alert. If you want to know the short version, he hires us to go and find the Granite Saber, I believe. I'm impressed. And it takes a lot to impress me. Holy shit, that's a lot of stairs. Are you seriously telling me you've not installed an elevator yet? But it's, oddly sort of... it is a tower, so it's quite phallic, but there is a certain ballish nature to the sections at the bottom there as well. But
quite remarkable in its proportions. The thoughts of its architect twist and twist and wind. So I had too much to eat, and I was letting one off, almost palpably through the sculpted stone. How beautiful! It must have taken forever to build.
You must be Mr. Ryudo. His Holiness awaits in the audience chamber. Get the fucking.
Stop gawking, move it. It's a big structure. He's allowed to have a bit of a gawk, and apparently I'm not allowed up those stairs. I'm also not allowed up those stairs. Fancy statue, but unfortunately, yeah, the fancy statue is a bit angular, isn't it? Oh, it's not. It's an old game. What do you expect? And I still love this sort of simplistic graphic. It's one of those ones where it's like, well, it's simplistic, but it does slightly give me hope. You know, I'd love to just be able to replicate this level of graphic. That would be nice. Mr. Ryudo, please go inside. I'm sorry, but your companions must wait outside. Didn't he say my friends could come? He has important things to discuss with you, so... Oh, it is all right. I don't mind. I can wait. Can I at least wait somewhere interesting? Our library is most interesting. There you will find many important books about the doctrine of our church. Mr. Ryudo, can I talk to you really quick? There might be something just... Check it out. That was too quick, boy. That was too quick. Did you see the joke? Did you see the joke? Clever boy. More clever than other little boys I know. So where did you to the library? Go, lead. Mr. Ryudo, please go in. You two this way, please. This way. Ryudo will be waiting in the library. I'll be reading a book. Yeah, I'll meet up with you later. That sounded oddly threatening. Why I said it anyway. I'll meet up with you later. The service is still in progress. Please be quiet. This way. Oh, fuck yes, I'll make loads of noise, bitch. I'll stamp my feet and fart in the aisles and just generally make the service intolerable for those who are attending. Oh, we're going to get a full song. I'm not singing, by the way. That's just a... Oh, there we go. No, we are getting full song in the background. I'm fairly certain it's just... The song there was It's Been an Asshole. It's an asshole. I don't think that's one of the parts of Valmar, though. Asshole. I said I wasn't going to sing that, didn't I? I lied, apparently.
Bring to this world light, peace, and harmony.
Your Holiness Zera, please calm our anxious hearts. What can we do to rid the world of the terrifying darkness?
You must bolster your soul.
Swords.
If you leave no chink in the armor of your soul, then the darkness will be forced to leave.
Please save us from Valmar.
Again.
You must not falter.
Give me a sword.
We must all not give in to darkness. I cannot save you. You must save yourselves.
Your Holiness Zera, please lend me your ear.
Yes, no. What should we do?
Quiet. We are here to bring peace to the world. How can one do so in a panic? Everyone, please, calm down.
Yet, Your Highness Zera, the recent rumors of the revival of Valmar are not going away. I have even heard reports that the rumors might be true. Right, High Priestess Celine? At this rate, the day of darkness seems unavoidable.
But we must not strike fear in the hearts of the people we are trying to save. Doing so would surely go against the will of Lord Granus. What do you say, Cardinal Oro?
Oh, when the day of darkness comes, the world will most definitely be destroyed. I don't know what we can do.
Celine, do not misunderstand me. I'm not saying that the action the Cathedral Knights took was wrong. But you went too far. You must not frighten the people away from Lord Granus.
Yes, Your Holiness.
You must all remain on guard, so that darkness cannot take advantage of you. Please, everyone, back to your rooms.
Ah, Mr. Judo, please come. If you absolutely insist, but I'll need 6 young maidens. Nice speech. Please accept my apologies. I did not mean to make you wait. Why are you getting quite so close? Let go of my hand. Creepy. Old man. Abuse. I'm sorry for having called upon you on such short notice, but my request is not an ordinary one. Please, to the next room. I'd like you to fuck my daughter, Elena. See, she's disgusted. She knows what the Pope's going to ask Ryudo to do. Oh, I've lost my headphone. Bear with me. That's why I lost the headphone. I was slightly surprised it was a bear with me. Shut up. Very difficult to acquiesce to that suggestion. Oh, he's bowing deep. I thank you for what you have done on Elena's behalf, but now I have a special request to make. I'd like you to bend over and suck my dick. Before we get to that, tell me, what about Elena? Will she be alright? Ah, you ask if the presence of Valmar can be driven from her. Sadly, I must tell you, that is beyond even my power. However, if the sword of Granus can be recovered, there may yet be hope for us all. This is why I've asked you here. Keep talking. I want you to find the divine sword, the Granus saber. The sword which slew the Dark One must be returned to us if the light is to be restored to this world. You still haven't made an actual request, but I get the idea. Yes, Elena has told me much. Enough for me to know that you are the only one capable of contending with the darkness. Naturally, this request must appear absurd to you. However, as your reward, we shall give you whatsoever you request. Suddenly this conversation has become more interesting. However, when you depart, I wish for Elena to accompany you. Why bring her along? You sure you don't want to cast a few wards against Valmar instead? Unfortunately, we can do nothing more for Elena now. We would be unable to protect her from Valmar, even if she were to remain here. She would be safer with you, Mr. Ryudo. You're right, your request is absurd. The pieces of Valmar struggle for dominance, each attempting to devour the others in order that the darkness will be restored. According to prophecy, once the pieces unite, the day of darkness will come upon us, and all mankind will be destroyed. So what do? Sharpen a pointy stick? No, you get the Granus saber, you dozy tit. That's what he's been telling you. Lord Granus has yet to recover from battle. Thus our world heads towards darkness, lacking the guiding hand of light. Were we to possess the Granus saber, we would at least be able to bring back some of the light of Lord Granus. Then can Elena be saved and our world protected from the advent of the day of darkness. Oh, fuck, I think I remember what the Granus saber is. It's awesome. Any idea where this sword might be? Unfortunately, our holy book says only that it rests with the Legion of Darkness. I'm sorry, that's not vague enough for me. Could you be a little less specific? I need some time to think it over. I will wait until tomorrow for your answer. I prepared rooms for you, so please stay here tonight. Ah, but I see that I have tired you. Rest and return tomorrow, but please consider my offer. I hope you will accept it. Ooh. Elena, you alright? Has something happened? Oh, do not worry about me. I just want you to think long and hard about Pope Zera's request. Even among the followers of Grant, there is less and less solidarity. Perhaps my abilities are lacking. To save the world, we must ask your help to find the divine sword, set to rest with the Legion of Darkness. I can't give you an answer. I've got to think it over. I think we need to find the boy in the library. Oh no, but another conversation first, I suppose. I know, what's with you?
You do as he asks, please. Not for me, but for everyone.
The world! No pressure. No pressure whatsoever.
What could His Holiness be thinking of at this rate?
Cardinal Oro.
You boy, you I believe is your name. What did His Holiness Sarah tell you?
Huh? He asked me to find some divine sword.
I see. I question His Holiness's selection of his emissaries. A task that's great surely requires someone with more experience.
Careful with your words, aren't you, old man? I'd be as careful with my judgment, but are you? Experience I have, patience I don't.
Insolence! Listen well, stripling. It is best to abandon your search, for it is not for a churlish whelp to find the Granus sabre.
Tell you what I'll do. I'm going to ignore you, then I'm going to leave. You just stay there. Stay. Good boy.
Ashes. What could His Holiness Sarah be thinking? That fool boys. Oh, I don't know that word. Insouciance will be a ruin when the day of darkness comes. Whatever shall we do? Not to grumble like an old man, that's what I'm gonna do.
Whilst Ryudo saves the fucking world, as is to be expected in a Japanese RPG. I'm a protagonist and I'm gonna save the world. Not entirely sure. Oh no, this is the lobby. That's kind of just appeared behind that man. He was probably slightly concerned. Oh, that's the guest rooms. Interesting. I'm kind of looking for the library. That's the guest room. Ahead. The library lies this way. Superb. Please return the books to the proper places. Yeah, sure thing. Whatever. I'll return the books up your ass. Around the corner. And finally, on top of the corner we turn. We'll do it up elsewhere as well, I'm sure. No idea what I'm saying. Doesn't matter. Holy Book of Granus, Book 1. Know ye that long before the present age man dwelled amidst the light, and that light was love, and that man called the light Granus. The earth was filled with exceeding bounty, honey and milk issued from its secret founts. Then darkness also issued its seed. The souls of men were as vessels for the bane of light, and man called the darkness Valmar, the tempter, devourer of souls. And there were those who named the darkness God, and glutted in desire and lust, thence blotting the light from their eyes. They were not satisfied that the light should anoint the earth, so that those who sided with light moved to oppose them. Their war was a fire consuming the earth, and the skies hung thick with fat and bone. This man called the battle of good and evil. Holy Book of Granus, Book 2. Misery joined in equal ruin for 6 days and 7 nights, and on the 7th day darkness and light sought a reckoning. The hand of light gripped its blade, great and terrible, and the cloak of darkness was as its shield. Thus were they armed for war. Drew struck the blade of light, and the darkness was cleaved and was not. Then did the blade pierce even the earth. The seas boiled and were scabrous, and long the land wept. Even so was the earth riven, and its wound man named the Grana Cliffs. Then did the light move to seal those parts of darkness that yet remained, for in its fall it did not remain whole. Those who had named the darkness God were in like fashion named people of darkness, and they did hide their faces from heaven. Content in its work, the light blessed the earth, and all was made well. And then wounded, this light fell in a heavy slumber. The light will burn in our hearts and will not expire. This men swore, for the God of light shall return to claim the earth. And the sword of light, called the divine sword, came to rest with the legion of darkness in remembrance of their betrayal, and there was peace. Book 3. Yet after this a new moon was hung in the heavens, its face gazing balefully downward upon the earth. It was an ill omen, swollen heavy with foreboding and dread.
and it was said that darkness yet had power. And again the souls of men were sifted and tried by the darkness as it sought to bring about the day of return. This man called the day of darkness, for the light will depart, and the dead shall rise to the throne of judgment. Know ye that this is the last judgment, when all will be weighed and found lacking, and all brought to ruin. The works of man will be brought low, the darkness will set at naught all man's labours in preparation for its terrible rebirth. Know, my brethren, that Valmar is yet at the door. Gird yourselves with light, for our purpose is one. This must not come to pass. Now, spoiler, I've got a nasty feeling the boy reads that entire section again.
This script is unfamiliar to me.
Wow, this is really interesting. Oh, Mr. Ryudo, what did he have to say? You mean when he was actually talking out of his mouth? Nothing wasn't completely ridiculous. Age-old classic blank screen filling them in. So he wants you to find the divine sword in order to halt the day of darkness?
A dubious undertaking. We walk unguided through shadows.
The only clue is the word the divine sword rests with the Legion of Darkness. You find anything else about that? No, not in this place. Anyway, Mr. Ryudo, you ought to read some of these books too.
Already done it.
They have lots of details about Valmar and Granus, the battle of good and evil, the day of darkness, and even the divine sword.
Dinner awaits in the other room, and books do not spoil or grow cold without use.
Din-dins it is then. Morag thinks with his nose and his stomach. And I can't deny, I don't mind. I like that man. I do hope everybody loves Morag. He is a fantastic character. I heard that dinner's ready. It will be ready very soon. Please wait a little while. I don't want to wait a little while. I want my dinner now. Give me my dinner now.
Oh, my very old man. What good is it to chase after fancy now that the threat of darkness is upon us? No one has ever found the divine sword. How can he be so nonchalant about matters of such weight? I must consult my auguries for some means of holding back the darkness.
Oh, he's got a dial tone. Oh dear.
This is an evil sign. The day of darkness draws near. What? This light.
It's the blood moon. The darkness is here, and Millennia is here. And we all love Millennia being here. Pray tell, why is Millennia specifically here?
Oh, the wings of Valmar. Valmar, here in the cathedral. Someone come quickly.
Oh, I'll come as quick as you like, old man.
Truly bread is the body's life as the earth is to all that spring from it. So also a fine bread is loom for the soul.
Well, this bread is delicious. Mr. Ryudo, are you going to eat? Rowan, Morag. I'm going to look for that damn sword. I thought you would say that.
This sword interests me, for I have not before heard of its like. I want to find out what it smells like. I want to give it a good long sniff.
You two coming along?
It was evermore my intent.
Please let me come along too. I could use your help. I appreciate it. If it is as His Holiness Zera says, this has meaning for me too. What do you mean? Well, you see. He's a thing. Damn it, not again, we're eating you, son of a bitch.
Please excuse me, I'm told that Valmar has taken human form and entered the cathedral. Have you seen any suspicious persons?
No. No one has been here. Please excuse the interruption, I must go. Must be Millennia. What the hell is she thinking? She's thinking she's going to chow down on another piece of Valmar, I believe. Because there is another one in the cathedral itself.
In the holy cathedral?
Has it basically been every single site there's been a church, there's been a piece of Valmar lying beneath it? No, I don't think that's actually true at all, but, you know, apart from that complete falsehood, I'm entirely correct. Oh, there she is, that's handy. Wasn't 100% sure she was at this place. Melania. Oh, let's hope she's not being made funny by the moon. She might be, actually, I'm not sure. Can't remember. Watch it and find out. Oh, yeah, fair. So, you're going to look for the Granus Saber, right, Ryudo? What the hell are you doing here? You're practically staying on the dinner plate at Granus. Oh, like I care. If Granus ever wakes up, the big god can smack me stupid. As long as I get to follow you around again, Ryudo. I don't think you've thought this through. See, when we find the sword, we're going to use it to stab evil people. No, you're concerned about me. No one has ever been such a gentleman to me before. Just do what you think is best. I don't think you understand what I'm saying here, Melania. Don't worry about me. I know what I want, and we're running out of time. Aww. Trust me, I would never stab Melania. At the very least, not with my sword. Filthmonger. Utter filthmonger. Right, yes. Yes, I am. Entirely filthmonger. Forever mongering the filth beyond comparison. Would you like to buy some filth? For I am mongering the filth. I make the filth, I monger the filth. Everybody enjoys my filth.
Well, Mr. Ryudo, have you made up your mind?
One question. When we get the Granus Saber, will it belong to you, the church? And how will it be used?
The sole purpose of the sword is to strike down Valma. As such, it belongs to none, for this great hope Granus has given to all.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
I agree, Ryudo.
Yes, Ryudo.
Time to rock. We'll find the Granus Saber, more for the sake of Granus or the church.
Ryudo!
Look, I'm sick of all the suffering in the world. If Granus won't do anything about it, then someone has to.
Well, Mr. Ryudo. Helena, you should leave now as well. Your soul brims with light. Be strong in your mission and do not yield your heart.
Yes, Your Holiness Zara, farewell.
Lord Granus spoke to me last night. I am permitted to tell you this. Ryudo must face the past, should he desire the divine sword. You should remember this. Ah, you should also take this along. It is sure to be useful.
And shiny. Oh, the Book of Priests.
Helena, take care and remember well our words.
Your Holiness.
I've now got more books than skill slots, which is slightly unfortunate, but...
Ryudo, thank you for accepting this request.
I wasn't going to let the dainty little princess mince and prance about without a faithful and obedient bodyguard.
Oh, Ryudo, you... Miss Elena, we're together again.
Our paths again are as one. It is good.
Thank you, everyone.
Come on, let's get moving. Party's back together. And we're all looking fine. Skill equip. Yeah, we're still... I don't know precisely what causes you to potentially get extras. But you certainly do. I think magic recover is probably the better option here. Oh, hello. Hello to you too. Yes. Powering up. No, not that. Oh, yeah, no, it is powering up. I just want to power up the book. Basically, I just want to find out what these are. Leaf, water, glacier, woodland, nothing too spectacular. Mentality... Yeah, I'm not entirely sure precisely what the difference between intelligence and mentality is, but, you know, I'll figure it out, I'm sure. Did you miss Ophelia Uranus? No, you did not. That is only on Wednesdays, I fear. There is no feeling of any anuses in this one. Although, having said that, I was fairly convinced the priest was going to ask me to give him a blowjob, but that's the closest we got. Right, let's just finish off all of their... the White Apocalypse. Racist. Fucking racist. Right, now let's do some magic. Let's maximise my zap all. Might be good. Good times for all. Make sure... Oh, Hellburner. Hellburner. That's what we've got. We've got a Hellburner. Well, hell, we're gonna burn some shit. But yes, you've missed eyes, you've missed winnings, and you've missed what was essentially almost the end of the game. And now I've got a new quest. Never thought we'd travel together again. I'm counting on you, Elena, okay? I feel the same way, Ryudo, Rowan, Mareg, and Sky, too. I'm counting on all of you. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 of you. This time it might be more difficult for us.
Difficult times are indeed upon us. Welcome is the comfort of friends in this hour.
That's right. Travelling would not be fun at all without you, Miss Elena.
But where to travel to? The Divine Sword is held by the Legion of Darkness. You can't just knock on their door, grab it and run.
I am not familiar with this Divine Sword. I know not what it smells like. I don't use swords.
I remember in the holy book contained...
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
I remember. A passage, the people of darkness continue to hide deep in the bowels of the earth. Is it a metaphor, or is there more substance in it? Perhaps it is with these people we shall find the Legion of Darkness. Perhaps if we visit the kingdom of Sirum, where I lived, we might learn the meaning of these words.
Got a lead?
No, I just thought we might learn something useful.
What other knowledge have we which would intimate a course of action?
Something about confronting my past, which probably means...
Melphis. Surely it cannot be none but he.
Melphis. A long time it has been, brother.
Now, you two. Anyway, the kingdom of Sirum. What is it like? Well, climate is warm and there is lots of water. Very good country.
We don't need a weather report, kid. We need to find some leads, and we might as well start in the kingdom of Sirum.
The kingdom of Sirum lies to the east of the Sunheim Mountains. Come on, let's go. Let's go, everybody. Yay.
I wonder if that might be the bridge we were locked out of earlier. I can't guarantee that, but it is a distinct possibility that the bridge that had a locked door is the one. Ah, good, it's taking me to the inn. That's very useful, because that is where we wish to go. Or I believe I can recover and save, and then we might as well do the old Breakington. May you be blessed by Lord Granus. May you be blessed by the arse of Gran. And I don't think anything has ever come from the arse of Gran that could be considered a blessing. Especially not at Christmas when she's been on the sprouts. Right. It's too many saves, that. Too many saves, but fuck it. I got slightly paranoid and just went, nah, I'll save it again. Save it again. Save it again. Just one more time. Quit the desktop, yes please. Thank you. Goodbye, game. Goodbye. Right, let's turn the controller off for now, but I do need to remember to turn it back on before starting the game. That's always fairly crucial with the old Urn Brigade. Urn Brigade! Stick it in your doodah, Urn Brigade. Wrap it up tight. It's an Urn Brigade. Right, let's grab some Muzak. I suppose while it's loading that folder, we'll pop straight over to the older interim images. Do you know what? Fuck it. Have something different for a bit. I don't know precisely how long these are, but you'll probably recognise them. And if you don't recognise them, shame on you, sir. Shame on you. That one is definitely too long. Let's remove that from the list. Caps out at just over about 6-ish minutes. That'll do nicely. Right. I am going to toggle off on a break, and we'll be back in about 6 minutes, where I'll flash over to Iron of the Day.